Hello and welcome to Downright Fierce Gaming, America's best linear-based, story-driven podcast. My name is Josh Sensia. With me is...
Hold on one second.
Oh, we're doing this?
We're doing this.
We're doing... Okay. Okay. I thought we were going to do it after, but
Oh,
okay.
no. We're doing it now. Because I was actually expecting you to pour it like as the
Okay,
intro.
can you say your name, though?
No.
Can you
Can you
hold
say
your name?
Hold on. This is more important.
This is going to be
Jacob
great. There it is.
Alexander Plick the third, drinker of IPAs, the perfect pourer, the king of hugs, the man, the myth, the legend.
And... Oh, wait.
Oh, there's someone over there.
It's
There's a
it's
chair.
just us.
There's a
That's
chair.
it. It's just the two of us. This is the first episode we have.
That's a song, right?
It's the two of us.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
Oh, there's a you and I there.
Oh, yeah, I don't care. I don't fucking know black people songs.
Okay. By the way,
For the audio listeners, I'm a black guy.
oh yeah, spoilers. But if you haven't watched the videos, he is indeed black. And so. And I just realized, too, this is my first time in the uncomfortable chairs, air quotes.
Oh, really? So welcome to the rest of us?
So far, it's not that uncomfortable. And second, either I have a huge butt or I'm, like, way too tall now.
Just wait. Give it about another
give it a
35 minutes, and then your ass will
Like,
go
I didn't
sleep.
even realize I had to, like, move the mic up and everything. Look at that. My mic is so much higher than your mic.
Well, also, you're taller than me, so that's
I mean, that's true.
fair.
That's true.
Man, so what do you think about this beer?
I didn't try it. Here,
Well, then maybe you should
give it a
fix
sip.
that. Also, cheers.
Cheers to the Jaguars winning.
Happy
yeah.
Victory Sunday to everybody. This is now a Jaguars podcast.
That is delicious. That is really good. All right, so we are a video game podcast. We talk about video games, and this week it's just us. And there's some promotions for I-10 or
Easy on the eyes.
IPA, or
we're sponsored by Intuition.
Intuition. That's it. I knew that was it. So we have some stuff in chat. Derek Hunter wants to know who's on today. It's us.
It's me. It's Josh.
Carolina says, "Good evening,
Spoilers.
gentlemen. TGIS. Hello, Carolina.
Thank God it's day ending in Y and starting with S.
Yeah, and Jamie says best green screen so far. I know because I had to. She watched me, freaking set up for like
She's
2
over
hours.
there, like fucking 5 feet from us. Like whatever.
5 feet. Yeah, I mean, little like 10 times that.
You know, that's okay. I still love you,
big
Jimmy.
house.
You're great.
Okay, so how about we?
What?
How about? I don't know. I had to do this last week alone. Nobody did it with me. But are you ready? Are you ready for it?
I'm always ready.
Let's start with.
Go to my Facebook cover photo where I'm actually doing drums for the first time and I'm terrible.
So yeah, last week Tristan and Lewis, it was just me going. And it was
I bet that was really awkward.
And I looked at them. I'm like, "What the hell?" I was like, "We don't do guitars." I'm like, "No, we always do guitars."
We
like,
always do guitars.
They go, "No, we don't do guitars." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I didn't know."
My bad.
Jeremiah says, "Cruise fam represent."
Yo, what's up, man? How's it going? Oh yeah, we Mark and I love you, babe. Love you, babe. Good to see you.
Oh, I was gonna take a sip. I thought there was a story there. Okay, well let's.
There is, but like it's a long one.
I got you. Let's start with Fierce News, and it is brought to you by Pomade and Tonic, one of our first ad people.
One of our first?
One of our first.
We have multiples?
Well, we have some. We recorded some commercials for another one, but that isn't happening yet. So this one's the first.
We're kind of a big deal, you guys. We have sponsors now.
Pomade and Tonic. You can get your haircut in Jacksonville, and it is super affordable.
You can?
Super
You can get your
amazing.
haircut? I need one.
And if you book an appointment, make sure you book it with Farrell because he's the best. I mean, the other guys are great too. If you have to go with somebody else, but try Farrell.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's start with EA. So they announced that very sad news. Visceral Games, the developer of the upcoming Star Wars title, will be shut down, and the game will be developed by another EA studio. So that sucks. In an EA blog post, they said the game will be reshaped to be a broader experience that allows for more variety and player agency, leaning into the capabilities of our Frostbite engine and reimagining central elements of the game to give players a Star Wars adventure of greater depth and breadth with a D to explore. So originally the game was supposed to be a linear story-based game, kind of like Uncharted. The executive vice president of EA, Patrick, how do you say that? Soderlund wrote, "The games we want to play and spend time with, the experiences we want to have in those games." I read that wrong, didn't I? The games we want to play and spend time with the experiences we want to have in those games, and the way we play, all those things are continually changing. It was the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllables. That's what. That's
nice.
What it was. That's
good.
What it was.
Good job. That was fantastic.
So it sounds like they're doing games of service, and I think this sucks.
It really sucks because like. And for those that don't know, I want to say the main producer or the director of the game was Amy Hennig, who is responsible for Uncharted. I want to say
Uncharted
used to work at Naughty Dog.
No, 3.
Two. I thought it was all 3 actually. I thought it was 1 and 2 actually.
Definitely not all 3. I want to say it was 3 actually.
Okay.
I would say 3.
So here's the thing. She's huge. She's fucking awesome.
Well, she's appropriately weighted.
Right. Exactly. Correct. Well done.
She's not that big.
Yeah, you're terrible.
Let's not fat shame over here.
She's you. Josh, by literally saying that, you're fat shaming. That's literally how that works.
I have no idea what she looks like. I'm just assuming.
I do,
she's fat.
and she's not fat.
I'm just assuming. I mean, she works in video games.
So, wow, we can deep dive into because she's video games, she's probably fat. I don't really. Wow, we're terrible people. We just lost our entire female audience, which is just Ariana. So and Carolina actually, and Jamie. So we lost all 3 of them. But the thing is, what's so fascinating about it to me is that the very little that we knew about this game, we were literally everyone. Ariana said, "Wow." We knew that okay, this is the game that we want, and then
this game we've been waiting for, correct, for a long time.
Exactly, it's been in development for a while. Because after she left, literally almost after she left Naughty Dog, and she went right into development for this game. And the insane part is based off again because we didn't know very much at all, but everyone I've talked about it was all right, let's I'm in, let's go. And then they put out that press release and they're like, we need to do something different. It's no, we liked what you were fucking doing.
Exactly what we wanted.
Right. Don't change anything. But don't get me wrong, I like change. I'm a big fan of chaos and I'm ready to rock. Let's go. But it's so goddamn disappointing. It's
disappointing,
rough.
but you know who's to blame? Because here's the thing: everybody's blaming EA. Everybody. You know who's to blame? The gamers.
Yeah.
We are to blame. You know why? Because we've been giving our money to games as a service. We've been giving our money to microtransactions.
Sure.
We speak loudest with our money, not our blog posts, not our podcast, nothing like that. We can shout as long as we want. We can send as many angry emails as we want.
Yeah.
But as long as the numbers go, hey, actually, we should make this because we'll make a fuck ton more money.
You're right.
That's exactly why that happened. Yeah. And
if they lose money, then they'll be forced to make a change. Right?
Exactly. So I mean, and everybody wants to say, oh yeah, they keep you like Brandon. Actually, he posted about how EA's the devil and we have to stop buying their games because they're shutting down all these amazing studios. It's not like there's some evil corporation that's going what are the gamers like? Visceral, let's take it away and make it games with service.
Right, and that's the thing, right? Is it's not that black and white. It's sure, vote with your wallet, right? But it's not let's stop supporting everything, because EA has its for the lack of a better term, fingers in a lot of things.
They do.
And so it doesn't make any sense to just be you know what? I'm not going to play that game that I really think I'm going to like that I'm not going to buy now because I hate everything about this company. Because guess what? You're going to buy it anyway. Let's be fucking for real.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying. They need to make money. I mean, they do. They're a company. They have to make money. Games are more expensive now than they've ever been before. And
I don't agree with that.
Okay, where's
Fantasy Star? $100. Sega Saturn.
No. Sorry, I said that wrong. To make.
And now I agree.
To make games are actually cheaper now than they've ever been, to buy. Yeah, sorry. I said
that's
that
why
wrong.
I was
no, I said that wrong.
No.
Games are cheaper now to buy than ever. In fact, I think they you remember when it was 2005, they made the switch from $50 to $60, which was the weirdest backroom meeting, I imagine, between all the head, EA,
guys, what do we do?
There.
Let's just raise the price for $10. All right, cool. Let's go.
We all have to agree. All right, we made the blood pact.
Yeah.
They all cut their hands and
shit. Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, somehow they managed that, and they all raised the prices to $60 because they had to, and also
I completely get it. Yeah.
Back then, that $50 was worth about $70 to $80 today. Because of inflation and whatnot. So games are cheaper now to buy than ever. They need to make their money. So when they shut down these studios and they put these awful systems like in Shadow of War, when they put those microtransactions that are okay because you don't really need them, they're putting them in there because they need to make that little bit of money. They need to take advantage of the people who will spend that money, because if 81 people spend hundreds and hundreds, I mean, there are people out there who will spend $1,000 on these games, even though they don't need to.
Hit me.
You know, I
have credit cards.
They make some money back, and then they can continue making great games, which EA does make great quality games. Quality.
Sure. Except for Madden. Fuck Madden.
It's great. Madden's fantastic.
Oh, that's a podcast on its own. No.
All right. Well, I mean, bring back the league. That's what I want to see.
Okay, yeah. Or NFL Blitz. That's what I want to fucking play.
They can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I know. Licensing and stuff like that. Yeah.
I don't know. So
hold on, real quick. Yeah. Let's talk about the 2 comments from Nate and Ariana real quick.
Oh, okay,
go ahead.
So Nate says EA ruins everything like Battlefront and every other game. I mean, I think we kind of talked about that a little bit.
Right.
I agree. Like, I don't think either one of us are saying that we're, saying that they're not putting these awful mechanics into these games and kind of ruining, certain game experiences. But again, it's about money. They have to.
Yeah, that statement is incredibly hyperbolic. I appreciate the passion though, and I love you, Nate. But that's not right. It would be like
you get one of those the like free to play mobile games. Yeah. You're like, oh, this is disgusting. Look at all the microtransactions.
Right.
Well, I mean, how else are they going to make money? They got to make money.
Right. Also, you're not forced to buy them.
That's true.
And don't get me wrong, there are ones that like kind of expound the gameplay experience, and I get that. But again, you don't have to fucking buy them.
That's true.
And it like Shadow of Mordor is I haven't played it, but what I've seen,
the old one or the new one?
Shadow of War. Shadow of War. Yeah, I played Shadow of War. I beat the fuck out of that game. That game was awesome.
Beat that good.
But Shadow of War, I have not. I will eventually. Danganronpa, and which we'll get to, and South Park were more important to me. Yeah. And then Super Mario Odyssey, and the list goes on and on. So I had to pick my spots. But I think what's fascinating is that we really don't have to buy these fucking games.
I think the issue though is that they're taking licenses that gamers like and love, like Nate was saying, Battlefront. They took a great license and did completely fuck it up.
Yeah, because
not completely. Sorry, I'm going to take that back. Not completely. I mean, the thing is, the gameplay was there, but they put all these other systems and they cut corners where they really shouldn't have.
Right, and
it was a partial game almost.
And I refused to buy it because of the fact that I was like, wait, so there's no like single player content at all? Yeah. Oh, cool! It's Destiny again. Peace.
Yeah. No, I mean, and I agree. They did.
I love the fact that I said peace and I flicked people off.
But
that's okay.
They had to, they had to do that because if they spent the money it would cost to add a single player campaign, then they wouldn't have made enough money and they couldn't make Battlefront 2, which will have.
That's a bad excuse, though. Like,
it's business.
No, hold on. I agree with you, but it's still stupid.
It's stupid, and people should just stop spending their money on speak with the money. That's it.
Yeah.
And then Ariana says, I used to be in an abusive relationship with EA, but now I am old enough to know that there are other games to play. And that is true. I mean, like,
that's very true.
If you want somebody who will respect your money, play an indie game.
Because they only exist because of you.
They're the ones who are doing it for the passion of it.
Right.
Like, play a Steve Gaynor game. Tacoma.
Binding of Isaac only exists because of us. Super Meat Boy only exists because of us. Undertale only exists because of us.
That's true.
The list goes on and on. Telltale is nothing without us. For the record, most video game companies don't exist without us, right?
I mean, right,
I know, right, exactly. But like people like EA, people like Activision, they have backup. Like they have like huge monetary investors that these indie companies do not have. And Telltale's not really an indie anymore. I mean, to be very clear, but and shout out to Walking Dead season 1 because Ari's already crying now. But it's rough though. Like, it's a business, and I get it. But like at the same time, be fucking transparent, because
that's a good point.
You only exist because of us. So I'd say, like, just be honest, because it's going to come out of the wash anyway. Leaks happen all the fucking time. How many times do you see a tweet about a video game company and it says comma per source? How many times?
Yeah.
The Amy Hennig shit doesn't, like, when she left Naughty Dog, when she started with EA, when she started this game, there was no press release. We knew because of fucking Twitter. Yeah. And we're going to continue to know because of fucking Twitter. So, be careful. We're watching.
That was a good way to end that segment. I like that. All right, let's move on to a new publisher has joined the battle. I was going to say fight, and because like it was a street fighting game.
Well, also because we have an E Honda as a background.
Yeah.
We have an E Honda? What the fuck is wrong with me?
A new publisher has formed
read more often.
That will be bringing new games to the Switch. They're called Unties, and the first game will be Tiny Metal, which is a military-themed turn-based strategy game powered by Unreal. So that wouldn't be interesting. Unless you did a little bit of digging and you found that Unties is owned by Sony. Oh. Sony is bringing games to the Switch. Sony is on the Switch train. They are.
It's on the
Well, like, I mean, here's the thing, you know, who makes money, you know, off of consoles? Like, it's really just the developers that are, you know, I mean, they usually even lose money on consoles. It's all about
at the beginning, for sure, yeah.
So Sony's like, hey, the Switch thing is actually pretty good. Let's make some games for that too.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, they're not making games for the Xbox.
What's an Xbox?
I don't know. They are bringing it to the PC though.
Someone, I don't know who it is, but someone just got really mad at me, and I love that.
So the game is coming out for PS4, Switch, and PC on November 21st. So that's the thing.
So what is it about?
Oh, I have no idea. That I just wanted to focus on the fact that Sony is
doing the thing. So I think that is fucking awesome because that just means, like, you know, we give a fuck about the PS4 because it's our bread and butter. But also, we're not fucking dumb. Also, kind of a sad face kind of means that, like, they hate the Vita, which they always have anyway. Also, go buy a Vita. They're really great. They're really, really great.
I heard that I think you could go to a GameStop and buy a fat one for $75 or something.
Buy a motherfucking Vita. Seriously. They're so good. I played so many games on those things, man. Like, Remote Play? Are you kidding me?
Oh, that's the best. That is the best.
What game was it? I played Persona 5 on my Vita.
Same.
So
I played it while I was DJing.
Yeah,
like,
right. Like,
autoplay. I'm like,
yeah.
All right.
I was in New Orleans and for a family reunion, and I was like, yeah, this is boring. You'll never see it coming. So. Buy Vita. But anyway, so I think that, like, that's very forward thinking of them.
Yeah.
It's very early,
and it's interesting that it's with Nintendo too, considering their past.
Right.
With Sony, Nintendo,
and you know, like, you know, wounds heal eventually.
That's true.
So I think it's very smart. I cannot wait because, again, it's really just scratching the surface. So, like, it's very much a situation of, like, all right, let's just throw a dart at the wall and see what happens. So I think it's a matter of, if no one supports it, it'll probably never happen again. If we support it, going back to my point about we're so I almost want to buy it specifically for that, but of course, you know, it's not smart to throw $60 at the wall for no reason.
That's true.
So we'll see. I'm fucking super interested to see what they do.
Speaking of throwing your money at the wall, there's a new PlayStation bundle that you could throw your money at.
Oh, really?
You want to guess how much it is?
$1 million. Okay, so PlayStation bundle.
All right,
so
I'll tell you what's in it.
I was literally about to ask. Please enlighten me.
$46,600. We'll just sit with that silence for a second.
What? That's not what I was expecting to happen there.
$46,000. You want to know what it comes with?
So hold on. You literally told me that you were going to tell me what it came with, and then you said $46,000.
Yeah.
Does it come with $46,000?
It comes with 43. No, and real quick,
$3,000 is taxes. Like, what
real quick,
happened?
Nate wants to know: will VR be coming to consoles? Thoughts? Let's save that for viewer questions.
PSVR, Nate.
Well, I mean, there's PSVR, but I kind of want to talk about
sure.
Xbox and the
we have all the time in the world.
So don't forget that when we
should
do
drink
viewer
beer more
questions.
often, by the way.
When we do viewer questions, if we forget it in the comments, let us know. We'll talk about that. So for $46,600, you get a PlayStation 4 Pro.
Okay.
12 months of PlayStation Plus. A PSVR headset.
Will the PlayStation give me a blowjob?
Possibly.
Okay.
Move controllers. A camera. Gran Turismo Sport. A Thrustmaster T GT steering wheel. An Amiga AP1 racing chair.
I thought you were going to say Pikachu.
And a Bravia 4K HDR TV. Oh, and a limited edition 2018 Mazda MX-5.
I was, the worst part, literally the worst part about that is, as soon as you said the TV, I was like, so are they giving me a fucking car? And then here, Exhibit A. There we go.
You get a car. You get a car with that. And they're only selling one. One.
I can't wait to see the dumbass that's going to buy this fucking system. Someone's going to.
Got him.
Racism is great.
I'm Hispanic. I can't be racist. We fuck everybody.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's all for
that. Is fucking terrible. But Jacob, you get a car. Okay, that car's probably worth $15,000.
Yeah.
And in the $30,000,
but it's limited.
But you get a steering wheel, and maybe you get Forza. I don't fucking know.
The funny thing is,
I think Forza is exclusive on Xbox anyway, so I don't know.
I don't think you could fit all this stuff in a 2018 Mazda.
The trunk space is not enough.
Home? Yeah. No, but it's limited edition and it has a bunch of stickers on it. So that's actually a thing. It has like Gran Turismo Sport and like Sony PlayStation stickers on it.
Nathan, the trunk is full of cash. Brilliant. Well done, sir.
All right, so let's move on. So normally we try to keep the news as uncomplicated as possible, as you can see from the last story. This next one is definitely complicated, but I feel like it's.
Is this the one you haven't told me?
No, this is one the last one was the one I haven't told you. This one I had to this is the one I sat down and explained to you so that way we were on the same page.
Yes.
Okay. So Activision has come up with a genius and evil patent for a microtransaction driven system for matchmaking in multiplayer games. All right, this is going to scare some people away, but here's there it is. For the audio listeners, I have a graphic up there
reverse math.
That kind of that's the patent. It is described as a system and method that drives microtransactions in multiplayer games. The patent outlines a system in which players are matched together in such a way that it encourages the purchase of in-game content. So the image is up there. The system starts by identifying an item that may be relevant to a player. Let's call that player 1. Then the system identifies a second player that possesses that item, calling him player 2.
Luigi.
The system then matches player 1 and player 2. It then gives player 1 the option to buy the item with real money. If the player 1 purchases the item, they get put in that session. But here's the part that's unclear, because if you're looking at the graphic, it shows that if they don't buy the item, the only thing that happens is they updates their profile to indicate that they didn't buy it. That's it.
I forgot to mention this when we were going over it. I saw the very first bullet point, and I immediately knew it was fucking Activision. I fucking immediately knew.
Hold on. Nate's comment is the best. How to increase viewership. Step 1, add a flowchart.
Yeah. Step 2, increase synergy.
Step 3, profit.
Step 3, question mark. Step 4, profit.
So, okay, this is genius. This is absolutely genius and so goddamn evil.
Yep. Activision.
Dude, it's purposely matching you with people like, oh, hey, by the way, you can't beat them. You can't beat them.
It's manipulative as fuck,
Give us $1. Give us a couple bucks, and then you can beat them.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happens afterwards. All it says is update player profile to indicate non-purchase. That's it.
Which is dumb. Like, why the fuck would I need to update my fucking profile? It probably means that it's going to update on the back end.
Yeah.
But
I mean, so in a perfect world, it's going to match you with somebody else then. It's literally saying you're not fucking good enough, so buy this shit. Yeah.
It's literally fucking saying that in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. You could have just said it in 1. You're not fucking good enough to shoot this motherfucker in player underground battle, whatever the fuck it's called.
Really?
I don't know.
Player underground.
Where's Tristan? So I agree with you. It's fucking smart.
No, it's nobody can deny that.
It goes right back to your point about it's business. Is it awful? Absolutely.
I feel like that's not good business, though, because even though it will make them a lot of money, it is going to piss off so many gamers once they see that on their screen that I think they're going to lose business. I think they're going to lose gamers, and people are going to kind of like, oh, I don't want to play Activision games.
But here's the thing. We don't know what game it's for yet. So let's say, for example, because the asterisk for me is loyalty. If it's for either a genre or a game that is well known, let's say, for example, even though this is not how this works, but bear with me here. Let's say it's Halo 6 or whatever the fuck, right?
Halo 6 is coming out, yeah.
Or Gears of War 5000. I don't fucking care.
That's coming out next year. Yeah.
Right. And so people are going to buy this game regardless if it's good or not, right? And then they're going to see something like that. I don't know why it's gone now. I don't know why I'm pointing at but no, this shit.
I reversed the webcam. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. It's not a big deal. You guys get my fucking point.
Yeah.
So there's a certain point where it doesn't. There's going to be that loyalty bias that people are going to buy it. Like a perfect example. South Park, The Fractured Butthole, which I've been waiting to say for a little while,
and which I beat. But we'll talk about that later.
We will. I knew that I was going to love that game because Stick of Truth was so fucking incredible. I bought the Steel box set with the season pass and all that shit. Imagine this situation coming in with DLC wise with South Park. Oh, you don't have this one item to kill
they're not going to do that. No, they're not going to do that with single player. No, they're not going to do that with single player. They will get hung.
But hold on, it's an example.
Okay,
it's an example.
I mean, all right,
because it's
starting to sound like Shadow of War what you're describing, but that's not what it turned out to be.
Right? No. I'm just using it as an example because I'm playing it, and so many people are playing it. Just so like a real life example.
Okay.
Even though we're talking about video games, but it's a video game.
Do you
podcast,
need that anymore?
So stay with me. No, get the fuck out of here. So the fascinating thing about it is it's smart. I almost pointed it again.
I'm not bringing it up again.
I know. That's fine. I don't need it anymore. It's smart. It really is smart. It's manipulative as fuck, but it's smart. And I don't like going back to a point about it being business. I don't know how I feel about it yet because again, we don't have a real life example.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know how this is going to be implemented.
But also, I think as a further point, what sucks about it is they have a patent for it, right? That doesn't even automatically mean they're gonna fucking do anything.
That's true.
There's so many like things that we found out.
Maybe they're playing the good guy, and they're like, nobody can have this much power.
Sure, and people, but you're right because people have bought patents specifically to block other people from doing shit.
That wouldn't be useful for them to do that.
Yeah, monetarily, no. I agree with you, and so it's so early. Again, beating the dead horse. I know it's so early. So it's a fun thing to talk about, and I think it's important that we do talk about it. But I also think it's important to be like, hold, we gotta wait and see, and then we'll be angry on Twitter and firestorm.
I feel like people should be prepared knowing.
Oh, I agree.
This.
I 100%
but like,
agree.
I mean, I guess we can hold back opinions. But I did just come up while you were on your little rant there. I did come up with a more evil patent that we should get.
Don't tell them.
No. Check this out. I mean, I don't care. I'm not actually going to do it. I just came up with this. Is even
what
more.
What do you guys do?
Okay, so you're playing a game, right? And instead of matching with people that have better equipment than you, when you get killed by somebody who has a better gun, a little thing pops up and says, "Hey, for 99 cents or however much, buy it right now and you'll get the gun right away." And then you're getting people in the heat of the moment.
Terrible.
You're getting people in the heat of the moment, and then they go, "Oh yeah, fuck that guy, I'm gonna fuck him up," and then they buy the gun, and then they just gave you some money.
And see, here's the thing: they would get incredibly vilified on the internet.
Oh yeah, but people would spend money.
100%.
Yeah, I probably would if I was pissed off enough by somebody killing me over and over again.
Perfect fucking example of that: Pokemon fucking Go. I have 30 fucking Pokeballs. I ran out. but it's fine. I can spend $5 and buy 20 more. Fuck you, Pokemon Go.
All right. By the way, you have a little hello from San Diego over there.
Oh, Anna Marie, hi.
So you just you waved off camera, and if the camera was switched, you would have actually been waving to chat. That would have been fantastic.
Hey guys, if nothing else, I'm genuine.
Oh my god, that was so good. That was so good. All right.
Tell Alex I said hello.
That's it for the news. I thought, okay, so 2 episodes ago, we went back in time in increments of 10 years.
We did.
We covered all the biggest stories to come out that year, and I thought it'd be fun to do something similar. It's actually extremely similar. It's almost the exact same thing.
I'm ready.
I looked up an issue of GamePro Magazine from October 1997 to see what they were saying about games.
Show the image. Hold on.
Shit. How long were we talking for?
Yeah, I don't know. It just popped up though. Like
no, but that was when we. Okay, so that. Oh shit. Okay, for the audio listeners, actually, I'm just gonna insert an audio thing explaining it.
Sure.
So you just heard from me that the audio went out because I forgot to add the microphones.
All right, we're back. Apparently, we didn't do anything.
No, I know exactly what it was. I forgot to add the microphones
to the GamePro thing?
To that scene.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what it was. So I have the image right here.
Okay.
Like it was the cue. So I said I looked up an issue from GamePro Magazine from October 1997 to see what they were saying about games back then, and then they went out.
Yeah.
So resuming on.
All right.
The cover has Final Fantasy VII on it, and it calls it the PlayStation RPG of the year. So the first section I want to go into is reader mail.
Tell me.
And you know what's funny? We could just go right into it without the laugh break. I could just go right into it.
Oh god!
I tried.
Hold on! Oh god!
Really? Really? Did you fucking shake that?
No, I didn't.
You put it in a paint thinner shaker thing.
I'm so
getting
happy
beer, and we just cleaned this room.
I'm so happy that
I'm sorry for audio listeners. I'm screaming into
I'm not sorry at all.
God. Oh yeah. Get it on the table. There.
It's okay.
It is.
It's okay. Oh god.
Okay. So yeah, for the audio listeners, Jacob just spilled fucking beer.
So happy right now.
All over.
Yep. This is
I
the
have
worst
to
I've ever
wash
done.
that. I'm the one who has to wash it.
I'll wash it afterwards. Asshat, calm down.
All right. Okay.
I won't.
I know you won't.
I will.
All right. We'll play some Xbox.
Yeah.
That's what we did last week. That might actually that's an off podcast thing we'll talk about. Okay, so the first reader mail comes from Dylan Dunlap in Bay City, Texas.
Bay City, Texas.
And he talks like he's from like Bay City, California, if that's a thing.
Okay, are you redoing the one?
I'm redoing the voice. I'm redoing the voice. All right, so
okay, here's the thing, guys. I want you hold on real quick.
Oh, okay.
Because this is how I was thinking. I want you to imagine we're in the middle of the 90s and literally everyone in the fucking world has a crew cut.
Yeah, this is the most 90s writing ever.
Just bear with us.
Everything is hot neon. He has zigzags on his shirt. You know,
like the you know, your school photos are all like starburst and fucking lasers and shit. You guys know what we're talking about.
So that's this guy.
Go.
The Nintendo 64 is the best game system to date. Yeah, right. The best system to date is the Atari Jaguar. Duh. Although it has the same components as the N64, it has something the N64 doesn't. 2 RISC processors. Why did they Atari the Jaguar? And that's, again, like, I wrote that exactly how I saw it in the magazine. I don't know if that's a typo or he's trying to, like, how do you Atari the Jaguar?
What's this guy's name again? Dylan
Dunlap.
God, what a terrible fucking name. Yeah. Very 90s, too.
So their response was almost even better. You ready?
I'm ready.
Whatever. Like,
oh, no.
They start with whatever. Whatever, like the Jaguar, you know, it like rules, right? The Jaguar lacked a large library of great games, so the hardware never took off like the N64. I'm not exaggerating. That's exactly how they wrote that.
Hold that thought.
Wait, hold on. I don't want you to see the rest of it, so I'm just gonna fold it.
Yeah. I don't want to be spoiled.
Yeah, that's exactly.
It's literally what it says.
Word for word. As if. Player, please.
Clarissa explains it all.
All right.
Oh, I miss Nickelodeon now.
Yeah. So the next one comes from Jason Ledun.
All right. No spoilers. Give me the name.
Ledun.
Where is it? Where is it? It's okay. Hold on. It's okay, guys. It's spelled LADENUX. It's Ledenu. It's the little things, right? Yeah.
I've been playing way too much South Park. Okay.
Yeah, you have. God damn it, I love you so much.
He is from Petaluma, California.
Oh.
It seems like, actually, hold on, let me see how this one is. Actually, this one sounds like hardcore 90s nerd. That's how I'm going to read that.
All right.
It seems like every time you review a game that is the same for both the PlayStation and the Saturn, the PlayStation
Are you Captain Diabetes?
I'm not trying to be.
You definitely are doing it, though.
Oh, cool.
The PlayStation game ends up with better ratings. The Die Hard trilogy is a perfect example. Is the PlayStation just a better system? How come Sega is falling so quickly? In my opinion, the Saturn games that really outdo the PlayStation are Sega Rally Championship, Virtua Fighter 2.
Oh my god, they're talking about the Saturn like it's the god of consoles.
And Panzer Dragoon 2. How come Doom for the PlayStation is awesome and for the Saturn it sucks? Is Sega not using the Saturn productively? Is the Saturn capable of producing the same graphics as the PlayStation? Please, give me some answers.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So the reply was... The reply was, think about it. The PlayStation can handle video cutscenes better. Check out the opening of the 2 Independence Day games.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
That is no... If I recall, and anyone out there can correct me, but I recall those games being fucking trash.
Dude, it's like... I can't believe they cited that. Who is quality control for this?
See, here's the thing.
Why not say, hey, check out Fear Effect?
Yeah,
or something like that.
Something like that.
Like
so
something else with full motion video.
I kind of obviously, like, you know, we also had to like kind of hold for a second and realize that we have the benefit of time and the benefit of like, hindsight.
Because you look at game magazines nowadays, they don't miss shots like that.
Hold on. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, and then we can fucking destroy them.
Dude, I'm trying to think of an example. It's not like they're gonna sit here and be like,
I can't believe that this.
You know, you want to see destructive environments? Why not look to Earth Defense Force for destructive environments?
Yeah,
like,
right. Exactly.
That would be such a miscall. That is the same. That is on the same level. In fact, Earth Defense Force has better destructive environments than Independence Day has in anything.
Your face.
Hand me a beer. Please.
Don't mind if I do.
Hold on 1 second. This is gonna be the best fucking episode ever.
I know.
I haven't had a drink in a week, so my tolerance is super low.
I was gonna say I'd put it up to the mic, but it's too late.
Shit!
Jesus, that's so amazing! Oh god! This is the best fucking idea I've ever had. He's Amazing! Oh my god!
God damn it! It's everything.
The funny thing is I didn't shake them up or anything. They're just.
I forgot that happened.
They're just. You forgot that it happened. It was fucking 5 minutes ago.
I've been drinking.
They're just. Wow.
Fuck.
I love the fact though that happened to you because it immediately makes you look like shit for giving me shit.
It totally does.
Totally does. By the way, Jamie said earlier for me to look that one, look it up earlier, and I was like, all right, maybe. And then she was like, look that one up too.
You were the one who shook these, so
yeah,
I know how to handle beer.
See, here's the thing: if I really shook them, they would not be that fucking mild. I would make sure that it fucking exploded.
Okay, like, well, just so you know then, ladies and gentlemen, easy on the eyes, India Pale Ale, always fizzy. It just always explodes.
Not true. Because my first one that I poured was fucking perfect.
So what happened in between? We're getting way off topic. We got to get back into
what's the topic?
Okay, so yeah, check out the opening of the 2 Independence Day games, and it can process polygons more smoothly. Is Sega capable of producing the same graphics? Yes. Can its Saturn do it better than the PlayStation? No.
Oh well. It's Scoochie May.
So let's move on to Did
you just like actually put your thumb into the fucking foam? What is happening?
Let's move on to sneak previews. I already know the title of this episode.
What is it?
I don't know it actually. It's gonna have the word drunk.
Call your ass out.
It's gonna have the word drunk.
That drunk? I'm only having like 2 beers.
Okay,
and this is like 1.5.
So let's move on to sneak previews. We learned more about a new game called Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero. Do you remember this one?
Oh my god, yes, I do.
That's the one with the live action cutscene.
Yes, I remember
the live
vividly.
Actors doing, like, honestly, the acting in that game, like the live cinematics, was worse than anything out of the 2 movies that they came out with.
I was literally about to say that I think that they did better than the movie, but you know what? I really, but like on a joke kind of slash bit matter. You know,
I got you.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm with you.
All right, so after a hands-on demo with it, Major Mike calls Mythologies a cool spin on the MK phenomenon and an entertaining action title. He also says the live-action cinemas are very clean and integrated in the game at key moments to help the story, while the digitized characters are laid seamlessly into the environments. I should have downloaded a video to show.
I kind of wish.
Damn it,
guys. Okay, here's what I want you to do.
After the podcast.
Yeah, don't do this now because we don't want to lose any people. But I want you to do something for me. 2 things, actually. 1, I want you to literally just go to YouTube. Mortal Kombat. They just lost us for a second.
No. That's
again. Oh, you fixed it?
That's a different thing.
Okay, and just watch some videos. And know that we have come a very, very long way.
Oh yeah.
And 2, literally there really wasn't 2. Like I just wanted to say more than 1. But I will call out Josh Novak's comment here. He
said, "Yeah, rewatch the video, Jacob. You yoked that thing hard out of the plastic."
That is what she said.
Oh! Goodbye. Good night. That's not where it ends. All right, let's conclude with
dramatic effect.
Let's conclude with a letter from the GamePros. A letter from the editor. They call themselves the GamePros.
Okay.
Now this one's a little bit long, but it's worth it.
Take us for a ride, Josh.
This one's a little bit long.
Gonna take you for a ride. I miss Marvel vs. Capcom.
And you also missed freaking when
I was focused on my own bit.
This is
while
long,
you were I already made it. That's what she said joke. And on top of that, I was focused on my own bit because your bit was fucking trash.
Damn,
boom.
That was
drop the mic.
I hurt my feelings. Balls hurt. Now that Sony and Nintendo have announced their dominance of the video game market, you'll barely hear a squeak from Sega on this subject. The argument rages again over which is the better system. And again, the answer is...
What an amazing transition.
Well, there is no clear answer. Games pretty much stay loyal.
Oh, fuck. That's fantastic. Go ahead.
Gamers pretty much stay loyal to the system that best fits their needs. Sports gamers stay with the PlayStation. Action fans like the N64. And fighting game fans like the speed of the Saturn. Oh, and some still have a Perot-like fascination, like reader Dylan Dunlap, with the Jaguar too. But third-party software companies like Westwood Studios are staying away from the Saturn in droves, which is interesting. There should be an in there. Which is interesting in light of news stories that Sega is working on a new 64-bit system.
My God. I know what that is.
I do too, 20 years in the future.
Do you guys spoilers? Do you guys know what?
It's the death of Sega.
Yeah. Fair enough. He's not fucking wrong.
It's the death of Sega.
It's the death of Sega.
Will fans of the Saturn be willing to shell out more money to move to the next level? No. And where are the levels going to stop? And that's it.
I love that you accidentally got into like advertisement guy. Like, where are the levels going to stop?
Yeah, so that's it. That's it for all the news and interesting articles.
Man, I kind of miss GamePro.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you know what they had in there? They had.
What did they have in there?
They had.
Was there a demo disc in that game?
They have demo discs.
That
they
game.
have
What the fuck in that magazine?
Guides. They had strategy guides and cheat codes in the back, and Game Shark codes.
I remember. Because, oh my God, I haven't actually ever told the story ever. I literally stole fucking GamePro
That was the first
magazines.
thing I ever stole. That was the first thing I ever stole.
I stole it. I forgot. That's right. Because I'm an Arlington boy. And for you Duval kids out there, you know exactly where the fuck I'm talking about. Merrill Road Albertsons was well known to me because I lived right near Jacksonville University. Which is about from where that Albertsons was, which is now Publix, was about a mile and a half, 2 miles or so. I would walk there. I would steal a GamePro magazine and usually a Electronic Games Monthly magazine as well.
Oh yeah,
and also some bubble gum, and then I would leave
naturally,
and I would do it every month.
Holy crap!
It took me 6 months to get caught.
You actually got caught. What happened?
Literally nothing.
Oh wow!
They were like, "Don't do that again," and I did it again. I did it for like 3 years.
Oh my God! Chaotic.
Hey man,
evil.
when you're 14 years old, like fuck it. Well, no, it's so funny. It's funny you say that because my friend Brittany and my friend Scene we were discussing like our D&D like IRL alignment. Mm-hmm. And there was a good argument made that I'm chaotic good because I'm a good person, but I enjoy chaos and like challenging people and some other shit that he said.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll give you that.
But yeah,
not to
I
the
love that. I love that
owner.
once again for the second episode in a row for me. I'm telling stories about how terrible I was as a child.
Yeah, that's true.
So now I gotta figure out like what's the next story I'm gonna tell.
How about what game you're playing?
That's not a child thing.
Because it's that time of the podcast
right.
where we're talking about what games we're playing.
So,
what have you been playing?
I talked about Dinger Up last time, so I will not regale you with tales of Dinger Up of V3, but play it. It's really good.
But play it? How do you do that?
With your asshole, duh.
Or do you okay, let's just, yeah.
Anyway, speaking of assholes, you should also play South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
Oh God, it's so good.
Okay, so
I beat it.
The
today.
criticism. I know you told me. Congratulations. They're not listening.
They never do.
They never do. No, the what's fascinating about the game is well, first of all, it's fucking great. No, it's really fucking good.
But it's not a 10.
No, and
I would have even called the last one a 10. This is not a 10.
See, the problem with this game. You mean the problem with the Fractured Butthole, Jacob? Yes, actually, I do. The problem is that it's not a standalone game. It's a sequel. It's a classic case of a sequel not being better than the original because of the fact that the original exists. Because hold on, here's why. So the Stick of Truth surprised the hell out of everybody. yeah, sure, we knew it was going to be a South Park game. Ubisoft, great, delay, and we were all worried. And then we got a game of the fucking year contender. No one can argue against that.
Yeah.
Period. End of story. The problem is now we have a sequel, knowing full well how great the first game was, and now we're like, now what?
I don't think that was holding it back because the only thing that was lacking in as far as story and gameplay was story. It wasn't as funny as the first game. It's funny, but it's not as funny as the first game. Gameplay, it's better than the first, which is usually what happens with a sequel. Assassin's Creed 2.
Because they learn from their mistakes.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 2, better than Assassin's Creed. It didn't suffer from the whole sequel thing. Right. And I don't think this game does either. I think where it suffers are all the little gameplay bugs.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Those bugs are fucking awful, man.
2 game-crashing bugs, and I have never had a game-crashing bug in my life. I know they exist, and I know I have played games where people said like, "Oh yeah, there's a game crashing bug," and that happens, but I've never seen one, and it happened to me twice.
Right, I got
twice. So, and there were lots of little hiccups too. Like I even heard a story about like somebody walked into Cartman's kitchen
and saw two of moms. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't know, and they didn't know if that was like part of the game. Is that funny? But then they both started talking at the exact same time. It's like, oh no, this is a game glitch. Yeah. That happened to me so many times.
Yeah, and I've seen a few like where there's a little stutter stepping and some clipping and issues, but nothing that's like stopped the gameplay really. Like
no, but like every once,
but like when it did happen, but that's what's crazy, man. It's like it got delayed. Like I don't understand.
And the patches will fix it. You know, I get that, but it doesn't. And it doesn't change the fact that it's an amazing game. By the way, real quick, Jay Frizz, what's up, bud? Samurai Cat, remember that from?
I remember.
DRF Talks to Strangers.
Yes, I do. I do. Good dude.
You were saying
but I think that the issue is because Stick of Truth was so. I'd argue it's the funniest game of all time. I'm gonna put it out there. It's the funniest fucking game of all time.
All right, I have it for the original Xbox right in front of us right now. I need to boot up Armed and Dangerous for you, and then we'll talk.
Oh, okay. You're trying to prove me wrong. All right, fair enough. Maybe we'll have to vote something.
Actually, maybe it's not. No, but it's so funny.
It's not. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. But I think the problem is like the fact that this is
Tales of Borderlands.
No, Stick of Truth is funnier than Tales of Borderlands. Don't get me wrong, Tales of Borderlands is fucking awesome. Okay, it's not funnier than Stick of Truth. No way. Not even in the same goddamn universe.
Okay,
but I'd argue that Fractured. God damn it! I love this fucking title. Fractured but Whole suffers. I'm fucking 5 years old.
I think if the Fractured Butthole suffers because it's broken.
The butthole's broken. Yeah. You know what? We'll leave it at that.
Actually, no, we really do need to move on because we're going to go long tonight. We're going to move on
to a bunch of buttholes.
We're going to move on to Jacob's favorite segment, which is video game 20 questions.
Yeah, it's all on me, man.
All on your shoulders. God. Although Tristan just joined the chat, so he might be able to help you out. Which actually,
you need to. Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta have to hide
his questions are gonna be too good. So basically,
you see, Carolina said like she had to drive home and she came back and stuff.
Oh, I missed so much. I was driving home. Oh no, well you missed a great show. You should watch it. I will do the plugs later. So yeah, I picked a random game from video game history, and Jacob is. I love the fact
that the segment that I hate the most.
You have to do all by yourself.
I have to do now all by myself.
So he's gonna have 20 questions.
I think it's fucking. You know what? No. Actually, yeah. Here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
Here's what we're gonna do.
Tell me,
Josh.
What?
Someone in the chat's gonna play with me.
No, because they have access to the internet.
No, because they're not allowed to use the internet.
No, they have access to the internet.
I know, but I also have the access to the internet too. I just choose not to.
Yeah, because that would be really dumb.
Yeah,
that would just be really weird.
You could just tell me the game.
I could tell you the game, yeah, exactly, and then you win. One question. You got it.
No, it would take two. All
right, so
Jacob is Vector Man. Is it Vector Man? Okay, go ahead. All right, so
he's gonna have 20 yes or no questions to guess the game that I have. After 10 questions, we can pull a question from chat, which I will pull up on my phone, and start.
Jamie, come here.
She can't help you.
I know.
Although she's guessed it before you guys have when we listen to the audio.
Really?
I swear to God, that has happened twice.
Yeah? Well, she's smarter than me. And that's a thing that I don't fucking admit to anybody because I have a huge fucking ego, you guys. Okay, so.
Such a big ego. I love his big ego.
That's pretty good. Well done. All right. Let's see. Where do I want to start?
Oh, and then, after 10 questions. Actually, I already said that. Okay.
Yeah, you did. Yes,
Let's go.
Yes,
I'll start.
Yeah, I'll start. Okay.
Tried and true. Start with the tried and true one.
Did it come out before January 1, 2000?
Yes.
Okay. January 1, 2000. Okay. Did it come out during the Nintendo 64, PS1, blah, 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 Dreamcast generation?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a... Let's see, what genre do I want to start with? I always start with RPG, but like it's never not that one. But that also might be a great like little like red herring. You know what? I'm gonna ask that. Is it an RPG?
No.
Is it a shooter?
Nope.
What was Ari's question that I really liked last time?
Yeah, she asked a lot of
she asked some really great questions.
She's super smart too.
Sometimes. I'm such an asshat. Okay. Let's see. Is the main character a human?
Yes. Sort of, but be careful with that one.
Do you control multiple characters?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. And then this is when it all goes to hell. Because I get momentum and then
By the way, did you know that last week they beat the record? 7 questions. 7 fucking questions.
What was the game?
Knights of the Old Republic. Tristan asked if it was BioWare. Like,
oh, really?
On question number 3.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Is it BioWare?
What was 1 and 2?
Was
Mark Mayfield.
Was it before? And then is it an RPG? Is it made by BioWare?
Yeah. Well, because it's an RPG, yeah. So he set himself up.
Yeah.
But then again, Tristan is really fucking good at this game.
Amazing.
He's amazing at this game.
7 questions. It took like 5 minutes.
That's pretty awesome. I'm proud. Okay. So let's see. So be careful with that main character human thing. Interesting. What you guys didn't know.
Well, I mean, it was mostly about the fact that, multiple characters and all that.
Yeah. Because, you can control multiple characters. Okay, so not a shooter, right?
Correct.
Not an RPG.
I forgot what you asked.
Mark Mayfield.
Mark's not even watching.
This bitch.
Let's say, yeah, sure.
He's busy watching Fox News. I'm such an asshole.
Dude.
Got him.
Mark Mayfield is like one of our only Patreons.
I know, but
and we love him.
I got to be
very
real.
much.
We do love him very much.
Let's keep going.
But
we're going so overtime.
I don't care, and I don't care.
I know you.
I love going overtime. We're only 3 minutes overtime anyway, and I prefer hour and a half episodes versus an hour.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. You fuck you.
Well, so that happened, you guys.
All right,
okay. Let's see. Where do I want to go? How many questions so far? Like 5 or 6, something like that?
You're on 6.
6, okay. Okay, not a shooter, not an RPG. Be careful with that, human-wise. N64, PS1, Dreamcast generation. This is on my mind. Is it a fighting game?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. This is gonna get really.
I think you're gonna get it under 10.
Don't put that fucking pressure on me, asshat.
You got this.
Okay. God. Does this fighting game have superheroes in it?
Like Batman and Superman, like superheroes.
Batman, Superman, Spider-Man.
like that kind of stuff. No.
Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Did it come out for the Dreamcast?
Yes.
Power Stone.
You're gonna guess right now?
Yes.
Nope.
Fuck.
You lose.
Fuck.
I'm just curious to see how many. We'll count that as 2 questions. We'll count that as 2 questions.
Why?
Just because, like, I mean, you should lose if you guess it wrong, but let's just punish you by adding an extra.
Wait. No, that's
then
no.
yeah,
That's a
then
question. That's legitimately a question.
Yeah, but then you could just ask multiple games over and over and over again.
But it's still a yes or no question. No, I think that's bullshit.
You could spend the next 9 questions asking different fighting games.
That's exactly what I should do.
No, you shouldn't. That completely defeats the purpose.
No. I disagree with you. I do not think
easy.
I'm gonna. You know what?
God damn it!
Hold on.
What are you gonna do?
1 second.
What are you gonna do?
1 second.
What are you gonna do? Okay, I guess it's just me now. What are you doing? What are you doing over there?
This is a flag. Flag on the play.
Okay, so for the audio listeners,
Unnecessary roughness.
picked up my cat toy.
Josh Asensio, 15-yard penalty. I gained 2 questions back.
I'll tell you what. I'm the one who has to answer the questions, so I'm not going to answer it if you guess a game.
Okay.
Unless you guess the right one.
Okay. See, that doesn't make any sense either. It's still a yes or no question.
Well, I'm not. Just.
Okay.
Just
so
go.
the answer was no. I do not lose a secondary question.
Yeah, you do.
Bullshit.
All right. Okay. Here. Compromise. You don't lose an extra one, but you only get 2 of those a game. If you go through 2, then you lose. So you can guess a game incorrectly once.
See,
that's it.
But here's the problem with that rule, Josh.
God damn it.
Yep.
Damn it.
I'm going to debate.
Tristan. I'm calling you Tristan.
The problem with that game is I hate this segment. So I literally just have to be like, it's this game and this game, and it's over, and I'm gone, dog.
Then you will forever go down as an embarrassment in Downright Fierce Gaming.
I'm immune to embarrassment. It's why I do podcasts.
Let's wrap up. Let's wrap up. Come on.
Okay, so
it's not Power Stone.
Not Power Stone.
Which also Ryan
but it came out for
guessed
Dreamcast
as well. Yes.
Because of course, if it's still on Dreamcast, the first thing you're going to think about is Power Stone. And as people may or not know, we don't do the sequel game because that's bullshit. Because if it's Power Stone 2, I'm gonna punch Josh live on the internet.
It's Power Stone 2.
Exactly.
What's up?
Okay, so Dreamcast. Oh my God. What else?
You got it now.
What other fighting game came out for Dreamcast? And there's like one. I know that there's just one. Oh my God, I have it too. Okay, so no superheroes, because immediately Marvel vs. Capcom comes to mind.
Wow, you're gonna hate yourself, man.
I might punch him anyway.
You hate yourself.
I might punch him anyway.
You should punch yourself.
No, I don't do that. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh man, Ryan's the same. He's like, I can't literally think of any other fighting games on that.
Ryan who?
DC. Ryan Van Gogh.
Oh, my roommate. Hi, buddy. I miss you. Hope Ocala was okay. Hope you didn't die. Well, maybe you're a zombie. I don't know. Shit, dude. All right. I gotta think about like the Dreamcast library.
Okay, here.
The problem is I only played like Power Stone and Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 and Marvel vs. Capcom, and I think that's about it, man. No, Jet Set Radio.
It's not a fighting game.
I'm aware, asshole.
Oh, I didn't know because you're doing so poorly at this game right now.
Wow. Like, and to be fair, like I'm doing great.
No, actually, you're
in
really
the grand
not.
scheme of things.
You're really not.
I'm doing fucking awesome. I've had really good questions.
Nobody is. I'm amazed that nobody's getting this.
Yeah.
Like knowing that much,
you're a fucking
knowing
asshole.
that much, everybody in the chat, anybody who would be watching this for video game purposes know about this game.
For video game purposes, okay.
Like people who have not just stumbled across this know about this game.
Okay. All right. So we can do this together, you guys. I believe in us. The power of
you can.
hugs
If you guys have a question out there, you can throw it, and if it's good, I will help them out with that.
Yeah, because we can fucking like forgo the 10 because I'm on my own here.
No, you're at 10, so.
Oh, okay. Well, then perfect. All right. So let's recap. Dreamcast for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh. Actually, no. I'm not gonna waste a question on that. So Dreamcast for sure. Fighting game. We know that there is a very finite amount of time that the Dreamcast was really in existence. We know that it had a broadband connection. We know that we could have played on dial-up. God. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna burn it anyway. Just to
Don't ask a game, please. Don't.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Was it exclusive to the Dreamcast?
No.
All right. That opens a lot of things up. Does it help really? No. But because I was really focused on like
I don't want you to. I thought that going over this fact would actually help you figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to let you know something that I thought this would help you, but it turns out it's not. You didn't ask out. You didn't ask if it came out.
I didn't ask a girl out
first on the Dreamcast. You didn't ask that. You asked out if it came out on Dreamcast, to which I answered yes. I thought that would help you thinking about games that came out on Dreamcast, because I could see that's where your mind was going. But if that's not helping you, then
yeah, not really.
Ryan guessed it.
Who?
Ryan.
Oh, really? Nailed it, huh? Because, oh man, because like,
and Mark is here. Mark is super late.
Motherfucker, you fucking asshat. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Fuck, dude. Okay. Oh man. All right. Honestly, I think the fact that Ryan guessed it makes me even more pissed off. The fact that, because like I was relishing in the fact that like no one else was like had it. But I also would argue that one of my questions maybe helped him nail it.
And
but also he has the fucking internet.
Carolina in chat before I confirmed it, she agreed with him, and they're all on board. They're all laughing at you right now.
I don't care. Again, immune to embarrassment.
All right, come on.
Okay. Oh my god. Because like, here's the problem is like, even though it doesn't make any sense, and I know it's not this game because it didn't come off the Dreamcast, my mind went and like, shout out to anyone that has played this game. My mind immediately went to Eternal Champions. That game was fucking awesome.
I've never heard of that game.
Came out on the Genesis.
Most people probably haven't either. Again, remember, this is a game that most people have heard of. I would say even some non-gamers have possibly heard of this.
For fucking... see, that doesn't make any sense. But whatever, it doesn't matter. When you hit someone, does blood come out?
No.
Okay.
That's a good question. See,
I wanted to rule on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. I mean, like, go into, like, figure out the...
Oh, fuck me.
There it is.
Oh, no.
He got it. Wait, don't just ask the game. Break down a component that would definitely,
But see, I don't... See, the problem now is sequels. Fuck.
No, it's not going to be a sequel.
I know, but like, the game that I'm thinking of has sequels.
Okay.
All right, fuck it. Is Ryu a playable character? The fact that you're pausing makes me nervous.
What game is he in?
He's on a lot. You ready to look it up?
What fighting game is he in?
Ryu?
Yeah.
Street Fighter?
No.
Street Fighter versus Tekken. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so not Street Fighter. Oh my god. Come
on, dude, you got this.
Oh my god, I know I'm so close.
Check chat, make sure that they're like, he was in there.
He was in the thing. Okay. Fuck. So blood doesn't come out. Rolls out in Mortal Kombat. Ryu isn't in the game, which more than likely rules out Street Fighter.
Chat is awesome right now.
Yeah,
chat is so
define awesome without.
I love the people who are watching right now. I love the stuff they're talking about.
Oh, okay.
If I wasn't on this episode, I'd be hanging out with them in chat right now because they're having a great conversation.
But no one likes you, Josh. So you're not going to hang out with any of them. God, dude, right. That literally like, oh my god, and I have so much momentum too. You know what? Hold on.
What? Oh my! Ooh, careful! You are ripping those out like crazy. Yeah, that's where that goes over there. Seriously, we are going so overtime.
I
Just
know.
freaking ask questions that are pertinent to most. God, please. Drink it! This is the most unprofessional episode we've ever produced.
We've never had a fucking professional episode of this fucking podcast. What are you talking about?
We absolutely have.
No, we've never had one.
All right.
At least anyone that I've been
Come on. We gotta
Cheers, everybody. I love that my beer pours are worse more than ever. I wasn't alone. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. What number am I on? Like 12 or 13?
13.
Okay.
Let's wrap this up. This is.
I love the fact that you guys, that Josh is always like, oh hey, we're going over and oh hey, like let's wrap it up. Like that fucking changes a goddamn fucking thing, because this I hate.
Well, you know what?
It's okay.
I'll tell you what, Jacob.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'll tell you what.
Here we go.
We were finalists for the best podcast in Jacksonville.
We were.
I'll tell you what.
We are.
You make a podcast. You get.
I have.
Did you get that accreditation?
Yes, actually.
You did.
No, that's not
Yeah.
true. But also, we didn't apply for it.
So why don't we follow my lead until you can walk a mile in my fucking boots?
I don't have to. Your boots are garbage.
I don't have boots. But if I did,
know.
they would be weathered and awesome.
And if I did, we'd have more than a fucking hour to podcast. Boom.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. For the record, I really don't hate this segment. I kind of like it, but don't tell Josh I said that. Yeah, secret between us boys, you know. Interesting.
Let's go so we can play Jackbox.
Oh yeah. I thought we were doing something else. Anyway, fuck, dude. I don't have anything. No one has anything.
All right, just to wrap this up.
Hold on. So people have guessed it in the chat.
Just to wrap this up, I'm going to throw something out there that you should have asked a long time ago.
All right, go for it.
Just so we can wrap this up. Can you fight with weapons? Yes. If you can't get it after that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. I don't.
Out for Dreamcast.
Hold on. No. I think I don't think I have it, but I don't believe I have it. Okay, you can fight with weapons. There's one game that came out.
Just name any fucking game you can fight with weapons.
Did this game come out? Hold on.
Jacob.
Did this game come out for the Neo Geo / or arcade?
Arcade, yeah.
Samurai Showdown.
You suck so bad. It was Soul Calibur.
You just gave it up?
It was so. Yeah, I give up, Jacob. I give up.
You said weapons.
I give up.
Samurai
Jacob.
Showdown has fucking weapons.
Who the fuck knows about Samurai fucking Showdown? Shit.
No,
What the fuck?
You know what?
Samurai Showdown.
I want to be very clear. This means that I win.
No, you fucking don't.
Because I made Josh give up. I made Josh tap out. I made Josh drink beer. I made Josh drink beer when he was on a diet, and I made him tap out at 20 questions.
Because
I fucking win.
So
and no one. And I want to be clear, nobody will ever touch me at this game ever again. I am the motherfucking best.
I bet you.
I'm the best. Let me see the chat. Let me see the motherfucking chat.
Hold on.
No.
I bet you after sex, after you give your good 15 seconds of hard pumping, you're after
20 seconds of hard pumping.
I was so
20
good. I was
seconds
so good.
at least.
I came in 20 seconds. No one can come faster than me. I'm the best at sex. I always come.
Yeah, always. That's exactly what I was hoping for.
Chat is blowing up. Chat is. See, they all agree with me.
No, they don't.
Come on.
No,
Facepalm.
Mark Mayfield.
How did I know it was Soul Calibur, Jacob? 50 points from Gryffindor. Mark Mayfield says you're the worst. Everybody
I'm
says
the
you're the
fucking
worst.
best.
I fucking win.
I love that David said 25 points. Like it's 50. Because no. And only
That's
25.
it, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
This is my favorite episode.
We have new episodes every
I am
Monday
the fucking best at this
on
goddamn
iTunes,
segment.
Google Play, Podbean, and Stitcher. You can subscribe on youtube.com/DownrightFierceGaming, Facebook.com/DownrightFierceGaming, where we record new episodes every Sunday on at 8:30.
Patreon.
Twitter at DRF Podcast, Twitch.tv/DRF Podcast, Snapchat at DRF Podcast. Which
Hold on
we're
one
probably gonna
second.
do
Hold on
some
one
of that
second.
tonight.
Carolina, how dare you facepalm me? How
Shut the fuck up,
fucking
Jacob.
dare you?
Go home, you drunk.
I'm not actually.
You can buy a T-shirt with Jacob's face on it and just punch yourself.
You can. Don't even put it on. Just be like, Jacob, 20 fucking questions.
Teespring.com/downrightfierce and patreon.com/downrightfierce is where, okay, you know, I want to take an extra second. Real quick.
He wants to take an extra second, you guys.
I'm going to do something I never fucking do.
Oh.
I'm not going to beg. But I'm going to ask for money for a prolonged period of time rather than just glossing over it.
We do not promote our Patreon enough.
We don't. I feel like we don't. We are trying to get better cameras. We're trying to get better, like, virtually everything, so that way we can produce a better quality podcast. We really don't make much after the Patreon subscribers that we have now. All of that goes into producing the podcast. So it goes into the fees with Podbean. It goes into a lot of things, paying back. This stuff that you see here hasn't even been paid back yet. Like, we're still working on all of that.
Yep.
$2 a month. You get thanked at the end of the episode, and you get our exclusive content 1 week early. The newest one that we're going to have out is going to be, hopefully we can record it in time.
Yeah.
It's going to be a Halloween kind of thing. We're going to put everybody in scary VR games, and we're also going to have a video game dad joke off that Jacob absolutely hates. He doesn't like that idea, but I wrote some really, really good ones. Anyways,
they're all bad.
$2 a month. And you get thanked at the end of the episode, and we love you. So
more than anyone else.
We want to thank our Patreon subscribers, Mark Mayfield. Thank you, Mark.
You were late.
That's great incentive for them to sign up.
No.
Mark Mayfield, you piece of shit!
It's perfect, though.
So, Mark Mayfield, thank you, Mark Mayfield.
Mark, you know.
We also want to thank Jeff Knight. Thank you very much, Jeff Knight. We want to thank Brian Altano, Damon Hatfield, and MC Lars for letting us use their music. And
hold on. You know what we haven't done?
What?
We have not promoted the fact that we have a panel at EXPCon next weekend.
Actually, we did. But yeah, next week, actually. Oh, yeah, I guess that is next week. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Next week, we're going to be. Hold on, let me thank our executive producers.
Okay, fine.
So we want to thank our executive producers, Brian Kaminsky and Andrew Kirkendall, face kicker.
Sexy fucking bitch.
So yeah, next week we are going to be live streaming from St. Augustine at EXPCon 2017.
Hey, Josh.
Should be having a panel.
What's the name of our panel?
It is called "Who Are You and Why Should We Care?" A discussion about podcasts with small audiences.
It is a fantastic name.
And so basically, we're going to have 2 hours. The first hour is going to be just a panel discussion. We're not going to record that. Well, we're going to record it, but we're not going to live stream that. It's just going to be a panel discussion. And then the hour after that, we are going to have.
Do we book 2 hours? I didn't know that.
I asked for 2 hours.
All right.
Well, if not, then we'll just do our podcast. We'll just do our podcast.
And we're going to announce a new host.
Well, that was going to be a surprise.
It's a surprise because they don't know who it is.
I'm sure they could fucking guess.
No, they don't. They don't know. They don't know. But you know who does know? Half the battle. G.I. Joe!